各位晚上好。
晚安。
稍等一下。如果有同学在进入的时候卡住了，要先退出再重新进啊。有2位同学一直卡住没进来。好的，那我们就现在开始吧。各位晚上好，欢迎大家来到我们每周一晚上7点到8点的亚太学术论坛。我们今天晚上的主讲是李卉博士。李卉博士专注于量化研究，尤其是结构方程模型的应用和创新。他在攻读东南曼谷大学博士学位期间，围绕结构方程模型进行了深入的研究，并在博士论文中详细探讨了当前备受关注的直播行销主题。李博士是2024年获得工商管理博士学位，他研究方法展现了他在数据分析和统计建模领域的独到见解和探索精神。这就是李卉博士的简单的介绍一下。那现在我们有请李卉博士。
可以看到吗？
Yes.
可以。
Okay. Good evening, everyone. I'm Li Hui. It's my pleasure to share my research here. My title, the title of my research is Influence of Streamer Characteristics on Consumer Loyalty in Living Stream e-commerce, mediated by consumer trust. The content of my report include these 5 parts. The first part, introduction. With the development and popularization of internet technology such as 5G, big data, cloud computing, this change needs the increase in online users and changes in consumption patterns. And this macro environment caused the change in the micro environment. The increase in use and market extension of living stream industry also leads to the increase in number of streamers and increase their income. Also, the increase in companies to join in the living stream is make them increase their revenue. So the increase of streamers and companies and the market of the e-commerce industry makes the fierce competition. How to deal with the fierce competition to survive and face the market competitions? It is key for them to increase consumers' repeat purchase rate and win the consumer loyalty. As the connector between companies and consumers, the streamers as a owning and core performer affect consumer behavior. Some scholars research in the streamers' importance and their characteristics. Also research in their effect on consumer behavior. But the effect on purchase intention or impulse buying or satisfaction are the short-term consumer behavior. that the streamers will affect the consumer loyalty as a long-term consumer behavior. So my research get 4 objectives. The first one is to investigate the direct effect of streamer characteristics on consumer trust. The second is to investigate the direct effect on streamer characteristics on consumer satisfaction. The third is to investigate the direct effect of consumer trust and consumer satisfaction on consumer loyalty. The last is to explore the immediate effect of consumer trust and consumer satisfaction between streamer characteristics and consumer loyalty. The second part, literature review. In this part, my research is based on the SOR model. The SOR model proposed the stimulus biological response model, also widely applied in the research related to consumer behavior. And then I find some reference about the variables such as streamer characteristics, consumer trust, consumer satisfaction, and consumer loyalty. Then I get the definitions in my research. The streamer characteristics are a summary of extension image, behavior, performance, and internal qualities, abilities, and personalities of live stream e-commerce streamers. In this research, streamer characteristics primarily include professionalism, attractiveness, and interactivity. And consumer trust is a positive willingness exhibited by consumer towards the streamer based on their understanding and perception of streamer. The consumer satisfaction refers to the satisfaction of consumers with the proposed products, the service provided by the streamer, and the entire shopping process. The consumer loyalty refers to the physical or emotional attachment consumers develop towards to the streamer. Well, they continued to follow and to choose the streamer and repeatedly purchase the recommended product, even in the face of unfavorable conditions such as higher prices or expense from the living streams. Then I found some reference between each variables. This table shows the relationships of streamer characteristics to consumer trust and consumer satisfaction. So we could see the professionalism and attractiveness and the interactivity all have positively affected on consumer trust and consumer satisfaction. And this table shows the relationship of consumer trust and consumer satisfaction on consumer loyalty. So I get the hypothesis in my research. The hypothesis 1 to 4 is the direct effect, and the hypothesis 5 to 6 is the immediate effect. We can see from the framework. Hypothesis 1 is the streamer characteristics to consumer trust. It's from the objective 1. Hypothesis 2 is streamer characteristics on the consumer satisfaction, and this from the objective 2. And the third hypothesis is consumer trust is positively coefficient positively affecting on consumer loyalty. Also, the consumer satisfaction is from the objective 3, and the objective 4 is the immediate affecting. The third part of research methodology. In this research, I use quantitative research and use a questionnaire survey and a statistic analysis. The population in this research is consumers with living shopping experience on Taobao platform in China. And the number of living stream users reached 816 million in year 2022. And the sample size from, I reference these 3 reference. Summary, these 3 reference, we could see the sample size needs 10 to 20 times the number of observed variables and need to greater than 280. The sampling method, I use the stratified random sampling method. The research tool, I used a 5-point Likert scale questionnaire. The first part is to investigate the basic information of consumer characteristics with living stream shopping experience. And the second part is the research topic, which is regarding the issues of measuring streamer characteristics, consumer trust, consumer satisfaction, and consumer loyalty. And I conduct questions from some reference as shown in the table. So then I do the questionnaire pretest. Here, the first step is to test the content validity. And the second step is to test the reliability and validity. So here shows the result of IOC and the result of KMO and comma alpha. Then I connect my data, and I connect the questionnaires through an online survey platform. Distributed a random select sample of 600 consumers and received a total of 516 complete questionnaires. After this data cleaning process, 459 valid response remained. And then in this research, I use descriptive statistics and normal distributed analyze reliability and validity tests and structure equational modeling analyze. Also use the statistics, Microsoft and SPSS and EMOS. The fourth part, research result. At this part, we could see the result of characteristic description analysis. And the second step of normally distribution analysis, and the third step is reliability and validity analysis. The last step, construction equational model analysis. Here is the result of descriptive analysis. We could see the main distribution of the consumers. Here is the result of normal distribution analysis. The value of skewness and cuticles are close to 0, and the observed value of skewness is less than 2, and the absolute value of curtices is less than 6. And the third step, I test the reliability and validity. The first step is to test the reliability. Here I consider the COMBARS alpha and the CITC. All the variables COMBARS alpha and the CITC value is pass the criteria. And then I test the reliability as CFA. So first I test the factor loading, AVE and CR as the convergent validity. Here is the result of factor loading, AVE and CR. We could see the result show the factor loading or greater than 0.7 and the CR value or greater than 0.7 and the AVE or greater than 0.5. And then test the discriminant validity. The square root of AV or greater than the correlation efficient between latent variables as shown in the tables. The last step, structure equation model analysis. The first step, I need to test the model fit. So here is the result of model fit. We could see it's all past the criterion and it shows the model fit is quite good. And then the direct effect, we could see the path coefficients and SE and CR and P value in the table. So the result show the all the hypotheses has coefficient positively affecting. Here is the result of the immediate effect. We could see from the confidence of interval does not contain 0, so it shows the immediate effect is significant. Is the result of hypothesis. We could see from the result show all the hypotheses are supported. And this is the summary of part 4. We could see from this table shows the step in this part and the indicator and the criterion and the finding in my research and the conclusion and the reference. Part 5, conclusions, discussions, and recommendations. This page shows the objective 1 and the hypothesis 1A to C. The result consistent with with these 3 scholars, and all these 3 characteristics are important for consumer trust. And the streamer should enhancing these 3 characteristics, and companies should selecting streamers who with these 3 characteristics. And in this page, we could see the hypothesis support the objective 2. The result also consists with 3 reference. The result, see from the result, we could know the interactivity is the greatest factor. Interact frequency and in real time is very important in living stream. So streamers should pay attention to feedback from consumers in comment section and reply in time. For the companies, should selecting streamers who with strong social skills and quick reactions. In this page, we could see the hypothesis for 3 and 4 support objective 3. The result also consistent with 2 scholars. See from the result, we could know satisfaction is greater than consumer trust. Positive attitude of purchasing products is very important. So streamers should obtain satisfaction through interaction for first, and then develop trust for second. As companies should pay attention to satisfaction for attract and trust for retain the consumers. In this page, we could see the hypothesis 5 to 6 is support objective 4. So see from the result, we could know satisfaction is greater than trust, and the interactivity is the greatest factor in this part. So streamer characteristics of interactivity is the basic and most important in living stream, and the companies should put interactivity as a key assessment of streamers, and satisfaction is for short-term development, for trust is for long-term development. So the last is the summary of objectives, hypothesis, research result, conclusion, discussion, and recommendation and contribution. The limitations and the future research. In my research, the result of consumer trust and consumer satisfaction and consumer loyalty, their R square is not higher, not past the 0.5. So for the future research, we could explore more influence factors. And also my research focus on the simple mediation path. So for further research, we could explore the change mediation effect. And my research is focused on the mediation effect. For the future research, we could explore the direct effect between streamer characteristics on loyalty. Thank you.
Okay, so today is Dr. Li Hui give us a very, very interesting topic about the structure equation model for the streamer. And now we still have some time. Is there anyone has any questions? You can say in both Chinese or English. So 非常谢谢李慧博士今天给我们做一个这么好的一个报告。我们有一点时间呢，我们来给大家来做一点讨论啊。那各位可以用中文讲，也可以用英文讲，所以有没有什么问题要跟李慧博士来做互相的讨论的吗？好像大家还在想，我就稍微简单一下，就请李博士跟大家讲一下你的这个学习的经验好吗？我知道你在东南曼谷大学读博士这一段期间花了很多的精神，然后可以跟大家分享，因为有很多就是正在就读博士班的一些学弟学妹们那也许是一个很好的一个经验的一个启发，好吗？可以跟大家分享一下。
那我就跟大家交流一下我的一些学习的心得。第一步很重要的就是，要确定好自己的这个研究范围，因为我本身的研究方向是跟市场营销相关的，然后也主要聚焦在消费者行为这一块，然后跟着近年的这个营销这一块的一些发展背景，所以我是比较快的确定了我的题目。那确定题目之后，非常重要的就是做好文献综述，然后要尽量多的去看一些文献。那跟国内做研究不一样的是，要看很多的这个英文的文献，所以是要花比较多的时间。另外一个就是在这一块要跟自己的导师做很多的沟通，可能在你的这个论文框架的构建这一块，要跟导师充分的讨论，听取导师的意见，然后就是这个研究方法这一块，因为我们要求是要做这个 结构方程，然后要用到一些结构方程应该要用的软件。那么在这个过程当中，我也是自己学习了 SPSS， 学习了 MOS， 然后也学习了一部分的 PLS。那现在因为网络的这个发达，所以大家如果在操作这一块有什么问题，现在网上已经有很多这一块的资料，大家可以去上网去查询。那据我所知，包括我们陈教授以及很多老师也都在做这一块的一些这个科普，或者是一些这个教学视频。大家也可以多向自己的老师、导师，向陈教授咨询学习，然后就是形成自己的这个结论，研究结果。那在做研究结果的时候，这个也是我们大部分博士生比较欠缺的，就是你如何把你的研究结果跟你的这个目标要连接起来。那经过导师的这个指导，我们也是比较快速的理解了或者是说更深的理解了这个结果数字后面的一些背景和意义。所以呢，也是在导师的指导下，把这个研究结果跟我们的研究目标做了一些连接。以上就是我的一些分享，希望对大家有用。
OK，我想这个是你在东南曼谷大学求学这3年的一个很宝贵的一个经验。那最后我想还是请你给大家讲几句话就做鼓励好吗？因为我知道很多位在就读博士班的同学都面临了很大的瓶颈啊，甚至或者说即使博士毕业以后再继续做研究也会也还是一样，就是会有一些信心不足的一个问题。那是不是请李慧博士给大家讲简短的几句话做个鼓励好吗？
就是刚开始在读博的时候，有很多的这个彷徨，有很多的质疑，有很多的问题，都是很正常的。那只要你不断的去往前走，向前推进，不断的去沟通学习，推进你的进程，呃，所有的问题都会迎刃而解的。所以希望各位正在奋斗路上的同学们继续努力。
OK，非常谢谢李慧博士哈。那我想他提供一个非常好的经验。我记得3年前进来这个时候，刚刚开始就读的时候，那他也是从完全都不知道，你刚刚听到说从 SPSS、AMOS、Plus One 都是从头开始学。那这过程各位可以看得出来，他最后展现一个非常严谨的非常好的一个结果。那我想这个会给大家更大的一个信心哈。那我想我们今天的会议就到这边哈，那如果有问题的话，就可能在我们的群组里面就提出来。那我们最后是不是就请陈子琪老师给大家做个 ending 好吗？
好的，感谢今天晚上这2位老师。那同学们现在没什么疑问的话，我们今天的会议就到此结束了。
好的，谢谢大家谢谢大家，我们下周见
谢谢陈教授。
谢谢大家，
再见。